A craft has turned into a calling for a group of quilters at Red Bank Church of Christ. As Lori Mitchell tells us, their ministry is making a difference in the lives of hundreds of children, seniors, and veterans.
When talented people collaborate, it's amazing what gets stitched together.
Just sewing itself is a forgotten art.
Mike Goodson started a quilting ministry at Red Bank Church of Christ. The idea was simple: bring people together and teach them a new skill.
We could have young people, older people at the congregation, and they could commingle and they could pass on their talents to the next generation.
But the project turned into much more. During its more than 6-year history, the group, which meets weekly, has made quilts for newborns, dialysis, Alzheimer's, and cancer patients, seniors, kids with special needs, and soldiers serving overseas. During the pandemic, they helped doctors and nurses too.
We made thousands of masks that we sent all over the country because people couldn't get masks, and then they ran out of surgical caps, so we had to make surgical caps.
The group started with donated supplies, sewing machines, thread, and fabric, and donations have kept the project going.
But the word has gotten out, and people realize sometimes they have all this material that they don't know what to do with, and they think, give it to this program, they'll make something pretty out of it.
For the group's more than 50 volunteers, the journey of quilting has been rewarding.
It's a blessing for making it, for the quilts, for giving the quilts. I think all of my ladies would say it's a blessing, the camaraderie that they have when they're in here working. They become so close, especially the cross-generational camaraderie. That is exactly what we were shooting for when we first started this program.
For Goodson, what they've done is powerful. He will always remember presenting a quilt to the mother of a U.S. service member who was killed in Afghanistan.
I held her and she cried uncontrollably, and I never will forget that day. That is one day out of the 6 years that has stood out to me, and I know this is something that I need to be doing.
Providing comfort to those who need it, and friendship to those who make it. With this week's Making a Difference, I'm Lori Mitchell.